Glad to have you with us from Warren P. McGurk Stadium. It's the Miami University Redhawks and the UMASS Minutemen. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Redhawks ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen offense takes the field and they'll go to work first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense getting set for first down. Running inside. It's Baldwin. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Making side adjustments here. The run to the left. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Watson. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
UMass will line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. So Miami, Ohio's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we get our first look in this one at Thomas Gostkowski. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dragged down after working his way, and those feet were pitter-battering as he picked up 6. And the Redhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll throw it. Makes the grab, it's Ross. Snags it, and there's running room. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The offensive line's got to get it together. Giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. He finds a soft spot in the middle.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Red Hawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Miami! Excellent pass by the back on the option. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going to run it. It's Baldwin. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Maybe a crease. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here comes the offense on 1st down. The run inside. It's Baldwin. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. He'll try to take it back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Off the play fake. On target. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Red Hawks have taken it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy completion. and he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks!
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. There's some room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass, it's Watson. Zings it complete to the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Minutemen needing just a few inches to convert on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. UMASS getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire, turning it on. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the 1st down.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
It's caught. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing.
Makes the grab in their space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Redhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Red Hawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play at the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Options galore here. Second and just a few inches. Pulls it and fires to the left. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. And the Red Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to throw, it's Watson. Finds his man in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The offense changing the play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baldwin. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the number 4 team, the USC Trojans.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. It's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Looking downfield on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Red Hawks are flying down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Keeps it on the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the inside give. Touchdown, Redhawks! And the route is on. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the UMass sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their...
Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Watson. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in, it's Griffin. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Oh, they're after him. Got a first down. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Midweek action for your viewing pleasure. It's 2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Harding.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
4th and 1. I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
To the air, it's Watson. Rushes on him. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He'll try to pop the draw. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give from the gun. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Redhawks will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Griffin. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. UMASS quickly back to the line. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback will keep it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Running inside, it's Baldwin.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today, Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to throw, it's Watson. Finds a man in the middle. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Motion from the back. The play action fake. That's caught. It's Harden. And he's brought down after a nice game. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. UMass with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last completion. Right on the money. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Big fella moving. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UMass. Lining up to add another. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That's caught. It's Reynolds. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Runs through a tackle. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Red Hawks are rolling down the field. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reynolds. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pulls and fires complete. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. The field goal is no good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finds his man. It's Griffin. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
To the air on 2nd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. UMass quickly back to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Watson. Breaks into the open, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.